guys, how you doing? It's Blue. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. A lot of people have been asking me about my Ranger. They asked me to do a skill kind of video where I actually talk about the skills and put them in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and just start to put skill points in. We don't want dagger protection. We usually lock that. Moving shot is definitely not worth. Flow breath of air is just able to, after your auto attack, you can use charging wind. Which, it's sometimes worth if you just want to auto-attack, charging wind into penetrating wind cancel, and just spam those two. So I'm going to get it. Charging wind you definitely want because you need to get ultimate charging wind, which is your shotgun. Let's go ahead and upgrade this right there. Now you can skill into ultimate charging wind. And once you're higher level, at level 54, you get the red shotgun, which is extreme charging wind. Does more damage. Some people used to think ultimate charging wind was better because of the fact that you had 219 times 10 and 662 times 2, whereas 260 times 11, 597 times 3. So pretty much, if you had more accuracy, this might hit better. But I will tell you from experience of playing Ranger for like 3 years, extreme charging wind always just did more. So we're gonna get it. Now crescent kick 2. You already have the basic crescent kick, which isn't always actually used. I use it for style points. I'll explain that later. So I'm not gonna actually skill into this. Now flow pinpointing gust. Pinpointing gust is pretty solid. I explained why you'd want it sometimes in 1v1 scenarios and stuff, just to kind of play mind tricks against your opponent. So we're gonna go ahead and get it. Flow crossing wind. I'm not gonna get it because I never use it. Razor wind. When you're doing bosses, sometimes you run out of mana or stamina. You need something to kind of use in between. So I'll get that. Usually I would recommend getting Razor Wind after you skill into other stuff, so we're going to wait. Pinpointing. The only reason why you'd ever want to level up pinpointing is if you want to do pinpointing faster. I don't really care much for pinpointing at the moment, so I'm not going to skill into it. So let's go ahead and go Flow Shark Feather. If you watch the other videos, you guys know this is a pretty solid skill to get, or solid flow. If you guys haven't, go watch the other videos. You can see how you can use it. So I'm definitely going to skill into it because it's definitely a good flow to have. Evasive shot, yes, you want to have evasive shot. The reason why is because when you want to spam your skills, you're going to need ultimate evasive shot. That will allow you to spam your skills, such as your Q spam, or in this, your left bumper spam, which is your blasting gust. It also allows you to spam shotgun, spam will of the wind. It's just a must-have. The next one will be evasive explosive shot. I will definitely level it up to level 3 because that's where you get the lowest cooldown for the iframe. On Unawakening, that is your only iframe. So I'm definitely going to level it up. I don't need Riding the Wind, and I don't need evasive landing shot, so I'm not going to level those up. Go next to the next one, Call from Sky. It used to be an iframe. Now Call from Sky is a super armor. Still definitely a must-have. It's literally your only super armor in Unawakening. So 100% you want it. The next one you'll want is obviously Blasting Gust, because you can spam your Q spam. You don't need Ultimate Blasting Gust. And right after that, maybe grab Will of the Wind, so you can spam the higher level Will of the Wind. Let's go ahead and do that. Level that all the way up. And after that, there's a few different routes you can take. I will go ahead and upgrade Spirit Healing. Personally, I like to have Spirit Healing. It just increases the amount of mana you get back when you attacks. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. It's mostly for, it's not for AoE skills, so keep that in mind. I think it's still 100% worth getting, so that's what we're gonna do. Level up Spirit Healing. And obviously, if you're doing PvE and PvP, you're definitely gonna want all these other skills, such as Infinite Mastery, Skilled Hunter. Call of the Earth you want, but you don't need to level it up all the way. I'll explain that in a second, but let's go ahead and get Infinite Mastery and Skilled Hunter. Once you get that all the way up, again, it gives you HP at the end. The last skill gives you accuracy and HP, so again, it's 100% worth. So for Call of the Earth, you're going to want to level it to level 8 only. You don't need level 9 or 10 because it doesn't change the accuracy rate. Level 8 is the highest accuracy rate you can get. What this skill does, it gives you a 10% or 9% accuracy rate for 10 seconds, which can be extremely useful at times, depending on who you're fighting. Even in mobs, if they're higher level than you, it can definitely help with your accuracy. So now we have all our main skills, and we're gonna go over some extra skills you can get. Okay? So one of the skills you can get is Descending Current. If you have a lot of Rangers in your guild, you guys can spam this at the moment. Let's go ahead and level that all the way up. You also can get Ultimate Descending Current. What that does is after you use Descending Current, you can then use Ultimate Descending Current or arrows. So 100% worth. Penetrating Wind, it's definitely worth. If you guys watch the other videos, it can be pretty solid damage off cooldown. So I would definitely recommend getting it. At the max level, it does give you 100%. Tearing Arrow. Tearing Arrow can actually do a pretty solid amount of single target damage, so I definitely recommend getting it. Again, Ultimate Tearing Arrow is worth getting. Ultimate Blasting Gust, definitely not worth getting. So that's basically all the skills you're really going to need for Ranger and Unawakening. There's a few other skills that I like to do for style as finishing, just kind of for fun. This next skill, you need Crescent Kick 3 at least, and it'll allow you to unlock Flow Sharp Feather 2. Basically, after Crescent Kick, you can use Penetrating Wind. This can be kind of used the same way they use Flow Sharp Feather 1, which if you watch the other videos, you can see how that gets proc. So we're going to go ahead and grab that skill just because it's a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead again. I'm just going to upgrade Crescent Kick max. So once you have all the skills you really need, you can start to mess around with other extra skills. Razor Wind, again, if you're doing PvE bosses, Razor Wind's a pretty solid skill to get. And just in PvE in general, it's a pretty solid skill. So I would definitely recommend getting it once you have all the main skills. Alright guys, so that's basically all you're ever going to need for Ranger Unawakening. At least for now. Maybe in the future things can change, but for now, nothing. Again, we're going to lock Dagger Protection. You're going to want to lock Evasion. And that's basically the main skills or the only skills you ever really want to lock with Ranger. Other skills you just don't do. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Let me know what's up. If you guys have any suggestions for future videos, leave a comment down below as well. Don't forget to follow the Twitter and stop by when I'm live on stream. I stream almost every other day. I try to stream as much as I can. If you guys have any questions and you guys just want to see something happening live, that's the best way to check that out. Don't forget to join the Discord if you guys have any questions and I'm not live or I'm not around. Discord or Twitter is the best way to message me. Tweet at me on Twitter, that goes straight to my phone, or when I'm on my PC, when I'm not live, just go ahead and just at me on Discord. Alright guys, have a great day. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.